Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about what amazing events are unfolding for you and what wonderful surprises await you. And I got my brand new deck. I'm so excited. Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards. They are absolutely beautiful. They are on Amazon and I think they're only $30-something. They come in this beautiful box with a wonderful book, 72 cards, unbelievable artwork and writing and everything. So I'm so excited. These are perfect and ideal for this topic as well. So we have 4 cards to choose from today. We have the Adventurer, number 1. We have the Shooting Star. We have the Fellowship. And then we have Mastery. And they have corresponding numbers 10, 35, 33, and 54. I'm going to let you make your choice. Having a little lean over. I love these cards too because there's a gorgeous gold gilt edging on these too. They're so beautiful. The back of them are so dreamy and wonderful that I just laid them all out to be the backdrop as well. I couldn't wait to film. I literally just laid everything out and I was like, ooh, I've got to do this. So let's start with number 1, which is the Adventure. So the Seeker has 1 foot in each world. I want to bring the card closer so you can see the artwork. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. And the keys. So the Seeker has 1 foot in each world, the known and the unknown, as they stand on the threshold of a new adventure. Look at the writing on the wall there too. The opening represents a new opportunity, with the mist symbolizing what cannot yet be seen. And although the path may remain hazy, the light in the distance illuminates the way ahead. So the ladder can suggest climbing or moving up, while the telescope signifies looking ahead. So both can be representative of moving towards a goal. Now let's see what else. So when the Adventurer appears in a reading, it indicates a new beginning, a door being opened that leads to a new path in life, and usually something that's unfamiliar, unknown, or outside your present experience. A positive and exciting card. The Adventure shows a new opportunity arriving in your life. So we are going to pull 2. Let me give them a shuffle. I'm going to pull 2 cards that can be indicators of what this might be. So Star. Ooh, so right away in Pages of Fire, this is passion and this is messages. Page of Wands, this is definitely, I feel like, a new opportunity in love. I feel like you've kind of opened that door a little bit and you're allowing some of that attention to come your way, and you're kind of mulling it over and seeing, if it's something that appeals to you. I feel like right now you're certainly manifesting some wonderful things and burdens are lifting, and I feel it's just a little bit of luck and magic that's surrounding you, and you're tapping into beautiful energy. And with this, the Star also kind of illuminates our path and our way. So you feel like you're intuitively, angelically guided, and you're not afraid anymore to sort of step out and try something different and new. I feel like the entrance, I always love doors. When I go on Pinterest and all that, I love to take pictures of doors because, it's the entrance to something, right? Partially obscured. We never know what's behind that door. And it can be anything. It's like the threshold of something, the threshold of a new adventure. And you're going to embrace it. I feel like it's new friendships. It's definitely some new messages of love coming in and new adventures with new people for sure. So I feel like you're just going to embrace that and go, I would love to try new things and have new experiences without fear, without being self-conscious too. I feel like that's definitely something that's being lifted with the Star card. You're just going to feel really upbeat, happy, and you're not going to be worried what other people think. It's going to be about you having this wonderful connection with people, places, and things, and having great experiences. And that's it. You're like, I'm ready to go try, do, and experience. So beautiful energy, group 1. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And again, if you're curious about these, they're so amazing. Chronicles of Destiny. I love the artwork in them. And just really beautiful messages. They work ideally for this type of read. So now we're on to number 2, which is Shooting Star, and it's also the number 35. So that could be an age, that could be just a significant number in your life. Could be how long you've been doing something, anything of that nature. So the shooting star is a card of good omens. It indicates bright prospects ahead. It encourages you to believe and persevere with goals and dreams. You know, while the dream catcher acts like a protective amulet, the shooting star is a card that foretells good fortune. A shooting star is a meteoroid, and if it survives the impact with Earth's atmosphere, the resulting stone is a meteorite, much revered by ancient civilizations and magical properties as a heavenly gift. So right now I'm hearing to really use and look at things with your ancient eyes. You know what I mean? That deep, old soul vision of what true character is, of what truly living is, and what should be the focus of your attention. Like, what's the most important thing, which is love and connections and the earth and all of that, right? So our fascination with the stars goes back thousands of years. So they often feature in legends, perhaps best known through like Greek mythology. So the starlit sky in this, a shooting star stands out against the rest. So the right circumstances can also indicate fame. So whether if you're trying to promote something on social media, keep all of this up, because this can be an indication of upcoming fame for you, okay? As one of the most positive cards in the deck, it represents good luck and good fortune. Now let's see, yeah, and I always choose one following overall card. I was just led, just do this, and you actually, the Ace of Wands came up. So this new passion is going to be ignited. Something that you mentioned, do, or a gift that you have is just going to take off like wildfire. People are going to have such passion for it, they're not going to believe it. Whether it's a saying, a catchphrase, something you're wearing, something you're doing, posting on social media, it's literally going to take off and go viral and go nuts. So if you have any ideas, don't be shy, go right off there, take off, let your light shine. That's what the shooting star is all about. Just let your light shine. Be the original best you know. Never be afraid to wear that green eyeshadow, those 4-inch heels. Go out and dazzle, you know, be your bright, beautiful self. I'm absolutely adoring that for you, group 2. Shooting star, amazing. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you're new, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, you want to check out the Goddess Provisions box. I am going to be posting some new killer jewelry in a day or two on my Etsy site, so check that out. I just got some big carved citrines, garnets, and some amazing stones, so I'm going to be listing those. And come to me over on Instagram at Sparkrist11. I always post everything new that's going on over there, and I have conversations. It's a great way to interact with you guys. I love it over there. So come see me there as well. Beautiful energy. Get out there, because I feel like you're right on the cusp of something enormous. And I love this card because my dream is to have my own gypsy wagon. I know in my past life I definitely lived in one. When I see them, I understood about gypsy vanner horses and how they never stop on a hill because they're trained to go till they get to the very top, because they usually have families and lives in their, you know, in their hands. Because if you stop and then you're exhausted and the momentum can't keep up, the caravan would go backwards and it could topple, could go off cliffs. So the horses were taught from very young, never ever stop till you get to the top of a hill. And like, I was so fascinated and knew all these weird facts, and I definitely, you know, I still have that mentality. Like, I create beautiful jewelry and I like to sell it, and I feel like in my past lives I did that in a beautiful caravan that was, you know, owned by my family, and I just love them. And I love, you know, velvets and gypsy garb, and just so into it. So beautiful energy, group 2. Now we're on to number 3, which is the Fellowship. 33. Oh, I love that. The Fellowship. I just love that word. So I feel like the Fellowship card represents friends and people that you can rely on, that are going to be loyal and steadfast to you right now. You know, I feel like this is a card of teamwork, pooling diverse strengths and talents to achieve a common goal. It also may represent one particular friend or a group of like-minded individuals. This is normally a card of allies, and I really like that. So I'm going to pull 2. Let's see, we have 4 of Wands and we have Queen of Wands. Wow, yeah. So I feel like you're going to be moving up. You're going to be elevated in so many ways. In your immediate group, I feel like other people are going to start to see you as a leader. They're really going to be leaning on every word you say. They're going to be very charmed by you. You're going to have elevated status at work, in school, and other places, because you're really stepping into your beautiful, natural, authentic self, which is warm, caring, giving. But also, you know, I feel like you're a class act. You're somebody who likes elevated company. You watch how you speak. You like to speak well of others. You have a kindness, a compassion, but yet an authority. There's probably a lot of Virgos and Libras and Aquariuses in this. I can feel that kind of energy. And you're a natural born leader. And, you know, you like things to be even keeled, and, you know, you're not an exaggerator or a gossiper or any of those things. You continually look for the best and the brightest, and to elevate your game and to have a great perspective. And I also feel like you're constantly educating yourself on things that are out there, whether it is holistic, anything of that nature, esoteric. You're really into all those things, and philosophy and astrology and all of those things. And when you share those issues, people are very excited and they're happy to hear you speak about it. And you know, you're kind of like the leader of your pack, which is really beautiful. And you know, you are going to be finding more and more of your kindred spirits over the next couple months. So very beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. You can come see me in my Etsy store, Instagram, which is Sparkwist11. If you need a private read, every link is down there. So now we're on to number 4, which is mastery. And I love that word when it pertains to a skill set, you know, to have mastery, and mastery over one's emotions. That's very important too, right? Where we can get a grip on ourselves if we're ever feeling a little too extra or anything like that. So the seeker has returned, and due to their knowledge and experience, they pick up the mantle from the guardian of books and they help other people. It's time to make use of what you've learned on your journey and in your kingdom by applying the skills and talents that you possess in the ordinary world, right? This then is the message of the mastery card provides. It informs you that you have the abilities that are required to perform certain tasks or deal with particular situations, whether at work or home, school, wherever you are, that when the time calls for it, you're just going to breeze through it beautifully. Your problems are just going to evaporate and be resolved so simple, because you're not exaggerating anything, you're not defensive, you're simply looking at it like a leader would and a masterful person and problem solver, where like, I've got this, what's going on, let's take care of this, boom. Graduation in some form could also be relevant with this card, from, you know, educational system. You could have just graduated, you could be going on to the next level of something, and it could be formal, experimental, or any of those things. So let's see what is going on in terms of your tarot. So let's see, we have Queen of Air, yeah, very high-minded, and the Moon, yeah, so you're going to have this beautiful whistling magic energy all around you, swirling around you, that you can tap into and have it for inspiration. I mean, divine, beautiful, amazing inspiration. Like, you're just going to be out there, like, in the ethers, and boom, it hits you. Oh, okay, this makes sense. You know, before you might have been wondering, you know, do I have this? Do I have the key to the door? But you're going to be provided with lucky escapes in any kind of sticky situations. I definitely feel. I feel like you can unlock problems very easy, and whatever you're facing, you're going to come out all right in the end. You're definitely divinely guided at this time. You have beautiful intuitive energy, and I feel like you're just going to be like following your bliss and learning how to have a good time and not take everything so seriously. You know, you're going to have a lot of phoenix moments where you're going to get a second bite out of that proverbial apple, where you're like, okay, I'm going to go back and do this better. Now I have clarity. Now I know how I can deal with this person, place, or thing on a much higher elevated scale. And you're going to be, but it's because things I feel like are going to be resurrected from your past somehow too, and you're going to correct anything that went off the rails or gave you discomfort or regret. It is a time for repair and renew, I definitely feel, with this, and that's really, really beautiful. You know, you're gonna have a lot of rejuvenated power that's gonna help you a lot. I also feel like you're gonna have a lot of balance, and so many aspects of your life, mental and emotional stability, are gonna be just on point for you, because you're no longer going to extremes, and that's what's important. The Queen of Swords always lets you know with clear, high-minded thinking, you can't go wrong because you're not grasping, you're not from a weak vantage point, you don't have lack mentality, you're up on those upper echelons of everything that's important, and you're the guardian of your health and wealth, and you're doing a fantastic job in the upcoming future. So beautiful energy, group 4. I love that for you. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read, if you want to check out my Etsy store, Instagram, any of that. Again, one last time in case you guys are asking, because even when I show up, people are like, what were those? Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards. I mean, they are amazing. These, of course, are the good tarot decks, but the main choice cards and these backing cards are the good tarot. And what I'm going to do for you, I wanted to leave a little bit of extra time so I could show you some of the artwork and just do a super quick like flip through. Like, look at that. This is the Kissed card. We have Lady Spring. We have Review. We have Union. We have Treasure. We have Knighthood, Conflict, Phoenix, Resolve, Waterfall, Balance, Gatekeeper, Downfall, Songbird, Pegasus, Road to Nowhere, Shore of Trials, Sinking Ship, Lighthouse, Distant Shores, The Heroine, The Dream Catcher, look how beautiful that is, Forest Labyrinth, Word of Wing, Sorrow, The Dragon, Masquerade, Warlock, The Baroness, Guardian of the Books, which is on the cover, The Hero, Book of Destiny, Enchanted Emporium, Weaver of Woods, and this has gold. I hope you can see it. And this has little gold flecks underneath the card itself, and it in person it reads so beautifully. It's like all speckly and bright. It's unbelievable. So let's see what else we have. Victory, Lady Winter, Ruler of Realm, love that. Calendar, gorgeous. Bliss, Butterfly Queen, Alchemy, Castle, Time Flies. That's really beautiful. I like that hairdo. I might grow my hair out like that. I really like that. And then Interlude. And then the book is utterly fantastic. I mean, you have all this gorgeous, like, Polaris. It first starts, it talks about the card, and then it says, you know, the main sort of meat of the card, but you get a full page of each thing with the card, and the moral of the stories, you know, something important becoming known that provides direction and guidance, a moment of inspiration. Very, very well done, you know, just super well crafted. It comes in a big, really sturdy box. Super impressed. So I'm glad I had a little time at the end to show you some of that, because very compelling deck. I mean, it's very rare that I just start to see the artwork and like I ordered this within a minute of figuring out what this was, and I was so impressed. So beautiful energy for you guys. I hope you like this quick flip through. If you like these flip throughs, let me know and comment, because I can always leave 2 minutes at the end of a read and do a flip through of my decks. I have hundreds. I know lots of you guys really loved the I already can't remember it. Anyway, it was a magical dream kingdom or something. Magical dreamscapes, I believe. Like, you guys love that deck. And I'm just about to open this and check out what's going on. It's the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. It's this gorgeous, meaty bugger. I'm about to do this, and I will do tomorrow's read with that deck, because I love variety. I like to have new colors and options for you guys. New ideas, theories, and channeling arrives with new decks. That's why I'm always turning them over, and I want to thank my patrons for helping me to be able to afford all these wonderful decks to bring to you guys. So love and light.